This semester started with a quick refresher to make sure our skills hadn't waned, and I chose to go with a personal favorite of a tavern scene. The first assignment gave me a huge confidence boost as I immediately noticed an increase of pace and efficiency when working with these familiar models. It was supposed to be revised, but that confidence boost didn't last long. I did finally go back and give it a texture work and extra models it needed, and I'm much happier with the finished product than I was then. Learning physics was rather scary, especially after failing to make use of it last semester, but I pulled it off this time with a relatively simple scene showing off the simulation in action. The chest plate and lighting were all that needed a touch up here, along with fixing some of the clipping from the previous render. I hadn't really made use of mirrors before, and it was pretty enjoyable to set the entire scene to be in a reflection. During my initial render, the curtain was barely moving, so I increased the wind by a significant amount to show the cloth off in a more noticeable way. The first assignment that really gave me some trouble, trying to show off both rigid body and cloth physics while experimenting with constraints resulted in a bit of a mess. Managed to get it rendered in cycles this time at least. Ah, Firelink Shrine. The second that I heard we were messing with fire, the scene immediately came to mind. The HDRI background gave out on me, but getting the fire to glow up more of the scene around it makes it stand out so much more. Yes, I love Firelink Shrine so much that I built off of the first one and gave it the back half. This is also the first time I tried using a camera in the first person to show the action. This one didn't need too much in the way of revision, and messing with the water seemed more terrifying than anything else. My second go at using a first person perspective, learned the hard way that making sure the viewer can see everything is still important, especially when trying to apply perspective. It was still pretty fun to work on, and fixing the camera to zoom in on the footsteps was definitely the right call. Probably the scene I'm most proud of so far. The lightsabers turned out nearly perfect, the particles only needed a slight adjustment. I messed with the tweening curves just enough to get the motion feeling right, and adding in sound effects completed it so nicely. A true love letter to Star Wars, and one I couldn't be more happy with. Speaking of love letters, the first foray into proper rigging had me writing one to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. The models are rudimentary, and I didn't experiment with trying to apply clothing, but rigging out the poses and learning to model low poly anime hair was a lot of fun. To finish the semester off, we have a scene from one of my all-time favorite games, Chrono Trigger. Making use of particles, fire simulations, cloth physics, and rigging, this one took a lot. But I'm glad I managed to end off the semester by showing my appreciation for some of my favorite pieces of media.